Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to some more Fallout 4. Now, it's been a few days since I played this, so let's have a quick look at our quest log. I believe we're getting close to finishing off the island, aren't we? Yes, we've got cleansing the land. What is this one for then? This is... okay, so we can... okay, so we can let them know about the key, but I don't really want to do that, do we? Because we want to do this one, which is recover Martin's holotapes. Apart from that, we've got nothing else left. Let me have a quick look at my quest list. Where have I put my quest list? I should have got this out before I press play, shouldn't I, really? Or record? Aha, I've got it. Got my quest list. Right, so we have now done all the Arcadia quests. We've done all the Children of Atom quests. There's a few Far Harbour quests, and then just the ones to finish off. We could get this finished in the next few episodes. And let's go to Far Harbour and see if I can get these last few missions. I'm not quite sure what the prerequisite is to get them, but it's all from one person as well. It's all from the Mariner, and she should have 3 quests for us. Then there's one more, which is from Captain Avery. I wonder if we've done it though. No, I don't recognise any of these. We've got to go to the MS Azalea, the Haddock Caves, and one gives us the Legend of Far Harbour. Well, let's speak to the Mariner now. Oh, that's handy, isn't it?
Stop pitching. The whole lot of us are doomed.
Mariner.
Well, I'll be. Survive the captain's dance. Never thought it'd happen in my lifetime. You ever heard of Machete Mike?
She's not giving us the missions, is she? Let me Google it quickly, see if it tells us how to get the quests. And I wonder if we have to finish off the rest of it first, maybe.
The stowaways keep pushing. One day I'll be gone on the high tide. Then where will they be?
So here we go, part 2. During or after completing Rite of Passage, the Mariner will offer a second opportunity to improve the hull. Even more dialogue reveals that she desires to complete it soon as possible due to the doctor diagnosing her with an incurable disease. I've not done any of this then. Well, I said, she said something about a Machete Mike there, didn't she? So I wonder whether... read this. When you go to the Mariner, her office, la 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 la. Recover the tools and return exiting the tannery through either the front or the back door. This will lead to the player character meeting a man named Machete Mike, who claims that the tools are a rare set of Pelmans. He offers 2,000... oh, I killed him, didn't I? Did I kill him? Maybe I didn't then, no. She said about Machete Mike, but I don't remember seeing Machete Mike. I'm confused now then. Why are we not getting this mission? Is there a workshop around here? I've lost a workshop now as well. No, it's up here, isn't it, somewhere?
Don't let the island catch you off guard.
Yeah, I'm really confused and I don't know why... oh, this is a workshop, isn't it? This is where she is.
With proper tools, the things I can do.
We definitely haven't done the mission, have we? Should be Hull Breach 2. There's Hull Breach. We haven't done number 2 then, have we? That's so maybe we have to speak to somebody called Machete Mike first then. And he is... where can we find Machete Mike? Maybe we need to go back to the tannery then, because we must have missed him. But it looks like we need to speak to him. If we don't find him, it looks like we can't finish off the rest of these quests, because she gives us another 2 or 3 quests. I'm a bit confused. Outreach 2 won't start. There we go. This is a common Googled thing. Let's have a quick look. Talk to the Mariner. Meaning sleep one night. Try sleeping, no luck. See, I remember meeting somebody, but I don't think he wanted the tools, did he? Might have done though. Might have been the guy we killed, might have been the guy that we needed to keep alive. Or did he die from ghouls, maybe? I can't see anybody around here. I think we might have lost this mission then. It's not a major thing, is it? But I was trying to complete all the missions over here for Harbour, hence why I printed off the quest list and got everything here, but... he was already dead, not knowing any more quests. Okay, I don't know if there's any other way to start this mission then, maybe, I don't know. That's confusing. So, it looks like we can only start the quest once we've spoken to Machete Mike, is that right? La la la, where's the quest? So she said about Machete Mike when we spoke to her a minute ago, have you met Machete Mike? So if we haven't met him, then it looks like we can't do it. No. I think that's it then. Must be it. We must have either killed Machete Mike or Machete Mike must have died beforehand, because if Machete Mike dies, then Hull Breach 2 and 3 will not be available. Okay, so we can't do that one then. What about the Great Hunt? Which means we probably can't do the Great Hunt either, can we? Because that's also from the Mariner. Well, at least we know now then. If Machete Mike is dead, then that's it basically. There's no more mission.
There's a foul wind coming. Mark my words.
The Great Hunt.
Hey, Mariner.
The island's restless. No good can come of it. Only sounds that used to be here was the squabbling of
Trying to
gulls,
find if she'll say about Machete Mike again.
With proper tools, the things I can do.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
Right, so should we be able to do this one maybe?
Shop's got it.
I think we're done with these missions then. The only one we have got left is Captain Avery living on an edge. But I don't think that's going to be available either, is it? This is Avery's house, isn't it? Should we run upstairs and see if she'll talk? If she won't talk to us, then literally we're finished. We've just got the main quest line to do. That's it. If she won't give us this one.
I hope the harbor's being...
The turbine powering the condensers. I found a code that will shut it down permanently.
You found what? Huh. So old Dina has a contingency plan for us. Please, tell me you have no intention of using it. Without power, nothing will hold back the fog.
Don't worry. I'm not going to deactivate the condensers.
Thank God.
I hate the bloody fog.
One other thing to ask. Keep this quiet, all right? I'll trust you. But the others, I can't guarantee they'll be as understanding. And here, for being... civil.
500 caps out of it. I think we're done then, because there's 3 missions or 4 missions left on my list, but it looks like we can't do them because of the death of Machete Mike. That seems to have killed us off. I remember killing him. I remember killing somebody.
Is that your loved one?
But I don't know if it was Machete Mike. Okay. So that means we have got just Reformation and one more mission after Reformation. We'll finish off the Far Harbour expansion pack. So Reformation, where do we need to go? over there. That's not too bad. We've been to Atom Spring. We can walk from there. It's pretty close. So we are... I've wasted about 10 minutes looking at that, but I think it was important to know because I really did want to finish off every single quest in this expansion pack before we left and went on to do other stuff. Like I said, once we've completed this... Once we've completed... I mixed up completed and finished there together. Once we've completed this expansion pack, we'll go back onto the mainland and we'll do the Vault-Tec one first because that should be nice and quick. And then after the Vault-Tec one, we will then make our way to Nuka World. And after Nuka World, I'm going to go back onto the mainland and just do a few things to make sure we get everything. I'm going to go around and collect all the bobbleheads. I'm going to go around and make sure we've got all the companions and just make sure I've seen all the stuff which was worth seeing, and then after that we will put a stop on Fallout 4 for now, and we will start doing some... I want to go back and do Fallout 3 again now. After playing this, I really want to do Fallout 3 again. That's not good. You hate when things are glowing because they're much more difficult to kill. Lydia, do you want to swap? Lydia, I'm on the wrong game here, aren't I? Lydia's off Skyrim. There you go. Ada. I've always got a woman in my life looking after me. That's the best way forward, isn't it? Right, so continue on. I don't think we're too far away now. We've got to find some... Is it memory tapes? I can't remember now. It's been a while. What are we actually looking for? We're looking for holotapes. Oh, that was it. Yeah, there was recordings of meetings, wasn't there, between Dima and this guy who were trying to make the current leader of the Brother of Atom believe he's still alive. Then we're going to murder him. I don't like the Brother. I wish I would pick the other one now and blew the Brother of Atom up. Because number one, it would have been really cool seeing that entire ship blow up. And number two, it might get rid of the bloody fog. I hate the fog on this game. I'm hoping if we do get a favourable... Oh, it's down somewhere. If we do get a favourable new member of the Brother of Atom, it might help us get rid of the fog. Where the bloody hell is it taking us? Ah, through there, I see. Okay. I was just about to say, what the hell is a warn? And then I realised it's warn as in it's been used a lot. That sort of key, not a key for a warn. Because that'd be bloody stupid. Right, what's in here? Holotape. Sister Gwyneth's visit. Sister Gwyneth came to me last night. She said she'd spent another night thinking, as we discussed, but she cannot see what she believes to be the truth, that Atom cannot be real. We talked for the better part of 2 hours discussing back and forth. I reminded her the gifts of the island, of Atom's blessing, of the messengers seen by her brothers and sisters, of the family that Atom has granted her, that she seemed to calm her down finally and she returned to bed. But now dawn comes and her questions still linger, raise doubts that I've ignored for some time now. And I'm left with my own question. Is perhaps Gwyneth wiser than she knows? Okay, Gwyneth was the one who left the Atom, wasn't it? Let's hit another item. It's worth 100 caps, why not? A new path. Atom above, I've lost them. Tectus screams for blood and the children cheer. I beg for civility and they whisper traitor behind my back. And I'm left to wonder what I might have done to deserve taking them away from me. But in the back of my mind I know. Waning faith is unattended fire. Fail to care and it cannot be rekindled. Thus here I sit thinking on embers, trying to summon the courage to do what I know I have to put off so long. So I shall step out that door, and when I do, my life begins anew. But for the first time, a radiant one, its path is out of my hands. Is he still alive, do you reckon? The way this is written, it sounds like he's still alive. There's another holotape and an execution. Okay. Should we listen to these two holotapes? So there was an execution, and the other one was... What was the other one called? Oh. I need to remember these when I pick them up, don't I? Gwyneth's Journal? Nope. That wasn't it, was it? Ah, what was it bloody called? I need to put all this stuff somewhere, don't I? Because I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, I need to put all this stuff in the house somewhere, because I don't need all this stuff, do I? I don't know then. We'll have to just listen to an execution.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
I heard about the execution. I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Far Harbor, I would have never let him leave. They blame us for the fog overrunning the town, Dima. And now, the children. It's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Should have probably waited in there till the holotape to finish, shouldn't I, really? Should have paused.
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in him. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus. Dima, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbor to leave.
You can't be serious.
You know as well as I, they're not meant for this place. The fog grows thicker every year. How long before the condensers are finally overwhelmed? It's not banishment, Dima. It's mercy.
I'm sorry, Martin, but no. They have as much right to be here as you do.
Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out.
The fuck was that?
Very well. We'll talk again when you come to your senses.
Okay. So a big argument there between them two. Hopefully by handing this in we should get some more clear guidance what we need to. I think he was going to create a synth, wasn't he? And we were going to give evidence that that Martin was still alive by using these holotapes. I'll have to find at some point what the other one was called. I picked it up and I thought to myself, I must remember what that was called so we could listen to it afterwards, and then I completely forgot. Right, so we're back at arcade. I still don't know, I've said this before, haven't I? But I wish when you fast travel to a place like this, like Arcadia, it would spawn you inside. Because now I've fast travelled to this area and now I've got to go through the door. And you have to go through two separate loading screens. It's not a massive problem, right? Don't get me wrong, but it's just a simple little thing that would probably make it a bit easier. Right, so we're in. Tell me why I can't find Dima. There he is.
Dima, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice again. Some grim material to work with. There. no pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend, but I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more smoothly. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to serve your needs. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way. Now, are you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Here, the tape. The fate of this island rests in our works.
Right. So we need to get over now to the Brother of Atom. Should have enough time to do this in this episode, really, shouldn't we? We've got 9-10 minutes left. So if we fast travel over there, I'm pretty sure we'll already have his faith because we've completed every single Brother of Atom side quest, so we should be pretty good on that part. We've just got to just basically murder him in the simplest way. Where are we? There we are. The nucleus. It'd be nice to get back to the mainland, because as much as I've enjoyed this expansion pack, don't get me wrong, I've really enjoyed it, but at the same time, I just hate the fog. The fog is doing my nut in, it really is. When you get a new quest, it will become active unless you have no other active quests. It's handy to get information on how the game works when you're so deep in. We need to try and find the alien blaster as well. We've not found that yet. So like I said, once we finish the other 2 expansion packs, we'll really just explore the world, make sure we've got all the cool stuff, make sure we've seen everything, make sure we've got all the companions, all the bobbleheads and all that sort of stuff. Shouldn't be difficult. And then, like I said, we'll move on to a different game. I'd like to... I don't know why, but I just feel like I want to try and complete all the sets. So like when Fallout 4 is completed, I want to try and get onto Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. I did actually, over Christmas, buy Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics. So I've got those on my PC as well to potentially play at some point. I'm assuming they're much smaller games than these, obviously. And then once Skyrim's finished, I want to try and play Oblivion. I'm probably just trying to do too much at once because there's so many. I don't think there's going to be that many great games this year because a lot of them came out last year.
Hi, Professor.
Greetings, my child. You know you've set quite the example here. True devotion to faith and family. Now, how may I serve?
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center tunnels should be far enough away from the rest of the children.
Martin, it can't. Play it. I want to hear that coward's voice.
Play the tape, okay. Martin's New Age is called, isn't it?
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
That was so badly cut together, I could have done that,
He's
Dima.
alive. None of the other children can know about this. Command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed.
Sweet. I don't even know where the command center is, to tell the truth. I suggested I've got no idea where it is.
Our harbor will know battles.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get out of it, just to get rid of the fog. There is one thing I do want to do on this island before we leave, and it's something that I saw in a video ages ago. And there's a hidden base somewhere that's full of materials, so I do want to hit that before we go. And we'll probably do that. I think we've got probably another episode of this after this mission, There's probably one more bit of episode left. I don't think there's anything else on this island apart from that I really want to get to. And I might watch a little video, just make sure we've done everything, find something on YouTube, just to make sure we have hit everything we need to hit on this island, because I don't plan on coming back too often. Obviously, we can still come back if we need to, if there's anything we've missed. But...
Holy Adam. Thank you.
Where do I get down from here? Yeah, but I'd rather not keep going back and forth all these different places. It takes a bit of time, doesn't it? Screw it, let's just jump. I'll be asked to keep flying stairs. In the arse, isn't it? Are we upstairs? We're going back into the area we cleared out before? I think we are, you know. Yeah, we are. Okay, so back into this. We cleared this out right at the beginning, didn't we? To find Dima's memories. There was some scary crap down here, including a pretty aggressive assaultron, which we had to take quite a few attempts to actually kill. Literally do it by dropping mines and firing rockets. In here, are we? Okay. So we didn't come down this way last time. Okay, he's already in here, which is good. It's good to find these little areas, find some cool stuff sometimes. I'm such a hoarder right now. I'm here to kill the leader of the Children of Atom, and I'm here thinking about what cool stuff I can steal.
Show yourself. Now, where are you? Ah, there you are. Now, Martin, tell me what you found.
And you're sure you weren't followed?
You needn't worry. Martin has no ears now. Now, what can you tell me?
Why are you so afraid of Martin?
Afraid? It is not fear, child. Martin, he was the fearful one, unwilling to stand up to Far Harbor, to fight for this land. I am the only one willing to do what is necessary to keep this family safe, and I will not allow him to put this place in jeopardy again. Now, your tape. Did Martin give it to you? Or did you find it elsewhere? Please, I must know.
Dima sends his regards.
Dima! You traitorous!
I panicked then because he's got one of those really good guns. Shot him in the dick. Gamma round, gamma gun. Oh, we're going to take his robes because that's pretty cool, isn't it? How do we get rid of his body? That's the question. Oh, hide evidence. Okay. Does it automatically for us? Isn't it? It's not going to show us the process of burying a dead person, obviously. Return to Dima. Right, I think we might have to do this next episode, might we? Because all we time-wise now, we're up to 28 minutes. It's going to be 29 any second. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to fast travel over to Dima, and then we'll start the next episode with handing this mission in. And then I think we're more or less done mission-wise in Far Harbour. I've got one more on my quest list that we can do that's not already been done. And we'll do that next episode as well. And, of course, like I said, we'll try and find that secret little place I was on about where there's just basically a storeroom full of really good materials. It's mainly for building building settlements, but there's like tons of steel and adhesive and basically everything you'll possibly need for building in the future. So we'll look at that next episode as well. There's a little sequence of things you have to go through. Once I've done that, of course, we can reap the rewards, and it's probably going to take a few journeys because there's a lot of weight worth of stuff. So as always, if you have enjoyed this episode, then please do let me know by hitting that like button. It does really help me out. And of course, if you are new around here and you'd like to see some more, then please hit that subscribe button as well. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for another episode of Fallout 4.